Welcome back to another edition of the MO-Wiff 3 Up, 3 Down podcast. I'm your host, Cam Smith. In person, holy shit, Adam North is here with me. This is fun. We haven't done this yet. Adam, how you feeling, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, man. We just got done with our second year draft. We wanted to bring on a couple of guests here for you guys this episode. It'll be a shorter episode, but we have a couple of guys in attendance from our draft, and we'll interview a couple of guys from our first round. Adam, how did you think the draft went overall?
I think it was spectacular. We had a huge crowd in attendance, got a lot of good picks, a lot of good talent that was selected. I mean, I don't think we could have asked for much more.
The video looked pretty sweet. We were watching it on a couple phones from the background. Interesting. I can't wait to watch it back. I'll probably watch it tonight when I get home.
Yep.
We don't really have a script today, so we're going off the wall, we're off the cusp here, and it's going to be fun. We're going to start with the first overall pick from the draft. Rory Rink is how you say your last name, correct?
You got it, man.
All right, man. Rory Rink. We want to just ask you, first off, man, how does it feel being the first pick of this draft?
Man, it feels great, man. I've really been looking forward to playing in this league. I felt like I had a good tryout at the tryout time there, and I think I'm excited. I think that Jordan made the right pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm ready to win. That's what it comes down to, is winning a championship.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think, I can talk to you, Adam, too, about, what do you kind of think about, them being a 1-2 punch? I would say it might be one of the best 1-2 punches in the league so far.
Absolutely. If what we saw at the spring training is any indication of what Rory's capable of, they're going to be scary. They're going to be good.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun. Rory, you got to have a lot of experience playing with football. Kind of talk to our fans and our listeners about kind of where you kind of came from and what you kind of started with in your football background.
Absolutely, man. I started playing about 20 years ago. And I started playing with the Dead Rabbits in a league called Fast Plastic, and it was a national league. And I played with the Perkins brothers, and they're from Arnold and around the area, and they're a good group of guys. And that formed into the LAWA, which is where I come from, Lower Order and Wiffle Ball League, and we got good talent. And I see this league has good talent, and I'm excited to mesh all those talents together. I think overall, man, I want to get back to where I was 20 years ago, which I just ate up with wiffle ball, and I'm excited to bring what I got left to this league. I played at the national level. I played in 2006 in Fast Plastic Nationals. I think it's United Wiff now, and I'm excited to get back there, even if we can do that. But let's start here and let's win a championship here in STL.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's going to be cool. Maybe there's some future down the road for you to get back in that national tournament scene, with the MO-Wiff team. I think that definitely has been already a topic of conversation. Adam, we'll talk to you. Any last comments about, that first overall pick?
Excited to see what Rory's capable of, see what the Archers are capable of. I mean, that, like we already said, that 1-2 punch is going to be deadly. Do not want to face them at any point this season.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. It's just kind of like Josh and Jordan last year, and it's on repeat this year with these guys.
Yep.
And it's going to be exciting, man. Rory, we want to thank you for hopping on here with us for a couple of minutes, and good luck for this season. Can't wait to face you out on the field.
Looking forward to it, man.
Absolutely, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and, Adam, I kind of want to talk to you, bro. You're good, brother. Yeah, we go grab Tony for us. I appreciate it, brother. Adam, there was a lot of shocks in this draft.
There was.
But overall, I think it really went well.
I agree.
Barrels Tap House was a great a host for us here for the draft.
Yep.
But man, the audience, if you haven't yet, go check out our YouTube and our Facebook. You can see that video. It is an awesome video. Sam did a great job, and Brett. We're gonna bring on the second pick in the draft this round, Tony Cochran. Slide on in here, baby. How's it going, man? So the second pick, you were with the Thunderbirds with Andrew Nichols, who was a member of my team, the Bombers, last year, won a championship, so he has championship experience. How do you feel about going number 2 to the Thunderbirds?
I feel good. I feel Jordan fucked up, not taking me number 1. I already told Rory, he knows it, and he agreed, and I'm one of the best players in the league. Not to be cocky, but I already know. So what I'm going to bring to the table, we should win a championship.
Love it.
Absolutely love that, Adam. What kind of you think about that second pick?
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
I mean, I don't think Tony's being cocky at all. I think I would agree with what he's got to say. I mean, after what I saw at spring training, definitely going to be a top player in our league, 100%.
Yeah, I love it. And I'm going to be very, very excited and very nervous on the mound pitching against them. They got a great 1-2 batting lineup, and honestly, a great lineup all the way on because they got freaking Blake Spencer as well too. Like that's going to be a great.
Blake any good?
Blake is very good. Blake
great
he's
hitter.
an all-star last year.
I don't know these players.
He was a great hitter in our league last year. So now you guys got 2 good pitchers, 3 great hitters, and a great lineup all the way through. It'll be definitely interesting. You know, it's hard to picture the whole lineups right now in my head. But man, you guys definitely made a splash, and definitely going to be a good team to look out for this year, the Thunderbirds. And man, I'm excited to see you play. You know, I've heard a lot of great things. I saw a lot of great things. I would love to have you on my team. I'm sure Adam would as well.
Absolutely.
But man, just kind of you know, we talked to Roy about kind of where he came from. I know you kind of had the same background, but kind of talk about where you kind of came from in your wiffle ball experience.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Arnold, so Lawa, Wiffle Ball Association. Basically, all of us, like all my buddies, there's like 20 of us, all legit players. Like that's where I got my experience from, and won about 4 championships there. We're supposedly one of the top leagues there. So yeah. I only gave up 1 hit 1 season 1 year, the last at bat, 0 earned runs, 0 hits, gave it up to one of the worst players on the I was pretty pissed, but it's all right. It was a hit. It was a little hit down third base and left. But yeah, we should be competitive. So
definitely excited. Adam, kind of what kind of you think about the Thunderbirds last selection here before we
I honestly forgot they got Blake Spencer too, and that makes it even scarier. I mean, yeah, definitely going to be one of the best hitting teams. Definitely one of the best pitching teams with Andrew and Tony. So another team I'm not looking forward to facing. That's for sure.
I feel like that's kind of the trend now.
Yeah.
It's like everyone you're kind of scared to face right now.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, Tony. I am very excited to see you out on the field. I think you're going to bring a big time energy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy playing against you. I think you're very similar to myself. Is kind of how we
want to win.
And we talk a lot of trash. And I think that is what I'm most looking forward to, man. If you get a hit on me, like I want to see it.
Yes.
And I hope you understand when I strike you out.
Love that.
Absolutely.
Gotta be able to take it.
You know, we definitely appreciate you hopping on here with us, and you know, we're very excited to see you on the field, and I'm excited for all you guys coming over and playing with us. I think it's going to be great for the league. It's just going to be very exciting to see you guys play, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Adam, so far, those first 2 picks,
So good.
I mean, you couldn't miss. You knew they were coming.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to bring on well, he was the 4th overall pick. Sam wasn't here, but Ryan O'Reilly is going to join us here. Adam, I'll turn this one over to you, man, and I'll let you kind of introduce Ryan here.
Yes, we got Ryan O'Reilly here. I think everybody knew he was going to be a top 4, top 5 pick. Obviously showed some great talent, has some wiffle ball experience at our spring training event. Ryan, talk to us about kind of what you're looking forward to for MO-Wiff and what you're going to bring to the table.
Yeah, so kind of found out about MO-Wiff last minute. So was texting Josh, the commissioner, and was like, hey, are you still accepting registrations? Because this looks like an awesome league to be a part of. And he was like, yeah, come on out to the spring training event if you can. And so came out. Obviously, I do have a little bit of wiffle ball experience. A little bit of fast pitch, which is what MO-Wiff is known for, but a lot more in the medium pitch. So I'm excited to develop as a wiffle ball player and just kind of grow in the fast pitch realm. I like to pitch, which is a big thing in the MO-Wiff.
Absolutely.
And so just hoping to get out there and really kind of start competing.
Yeah, and we're really excited to see what you're able to do on the field. I mean, if anything we saw at spring training turns into what the type of player you are, we're really excited to see you play in MO-Wiff for sure.
Yeah, I think, you know, where you kind of went in the draft says it all. I think all of us are very scared to face, you know, you on the Mambas adding a 3rd good pitcher. So they got a great pitching depth adding you. And honestly, hitting, man, like you added to that lineup of already 2 guys that were in the top 5 of average last year is going to be huge. I mean, we were all worried about the Mambas last year, and I think they just got a little bit better, which is tough to do when we added teams.
Yeah.
But man, that's going to be a really exciting team to see. I can't wait to kind of see how you develop as a fast pitch player, because I think you're in a good spot too. where you're on a team where you don't have to be the main person.
Yeah.
You're in a great spot where you're already a great player and you're going to a great team where there's no pressure on you compared to, you know, kind of the first 3 picks where it's like they are the guys of that franchise now, along with those captains. But you are like, okay, I'm a 3rd player, but I'm also just as equally talented. But there's no pressure on me because we already have a solid team. You know, kind of what are your kind of thoughts on that going forward with already a solid team built? Because I think last year they would have been a great team. They ran into a hot Dingers team in the playoffs, but this year it could be even scarier.
Yeah, I think looking at the draft order and kind of knowing my talents, I was really hoping that the Mambas would draft me. To be honest, it just felt like a perfect fit for my style of play. If everything works out, you know, we can have 3 top pitchers, and that really helps you during a long season, a hot season here in Missouri where it gets warm and you get tired. And then if all 3 of us, if our hitting can keep up, I mean, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And so out of all the teams I was looking at that, like, hey, I could possibly be drafted by, like you said, the pressure was off once the Mambas drafted me. I was like, okay, I don't have to be a number 1. You know, I don't have to be a number 2 hitter on the team. I can come in there and kind of do my own thing. The pressure's off and just compete.
Absolutely.
Which definitely makes it a lot easier going down the season. Is, man, you could be a guy that just slides under the radar because people are like, oh, okay, I got to work. I have to worry about pitching to Cole. Jackson's a deep threat too. And then they're like, holy cow, this lineup is just, man, it's just going to be tough. But, you know, very excited to see, you know, your first season here in MO-Wiff. Very excited. And, you know, we want to thank you for hopping on here with us. And we're very, very excited to see what you can do on the field.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always,
Absolutely.
man. I can't wait. Well, I'm
Appreciate
sure
it.
we will we'll talk again.
Yeah.
Sweet. Absolutely, man.
Appreciate it.
Adam, you know, this next one, I'm very excited for.
Me too.
This is your guy.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, I'm going to let you kind of take the reins. I'll take the back seat here.
All right.
And, you know, we're going to bring on my old friend and now Adam's great friend, Mark Pogba. Adam, take it away, buddy.
Yes, sir. So Mark's the first player in our draft that got picked back up from last year. Really excited to have him back on our team. Can't wait to see what Mark does in season 2.
Yep, excited to be here.
Yeah,
Excited
absolutely.
to be back on the Dinger/Pilot.
Yes, sir. So looking into season 2, what are you most excited for? What are you looking forward to?
Excited to be back with you guys, really. I got Brett, Adam, we got Grant again. We got a new player, Ryan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just excited to be back with you guys. And I was a little nervous to be picked for a different team, but yeah, like I said, excited to be back with you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I saw the picks coming and the picture was framing itself. I couldn't help but pick Mark back up. So I'm really excited to have him back. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I will tell you guys, I am very excited to see this team because you're bringing back 4 of your 5 players.
Yep.
And I will say last year when the season ended, you guys were hot.
Yep.
You guys beat the Mambas, who were a great team and a very well hitting team. They had the highest league average, batting average in the league. And you guys knocked them off in the first round, and you guys came close to beating the Mojo in the second round.
Close games.
You know, so it'll be very exciting. You guys already have that chemistry there. You're adding a great player, Ryan Hicks, who he's had some very clutch home runs in other leagues. He's a great fielder. So you guys already have a foundation built. You're bringing back the same pitchers. You guys have shown that you guys can pitch, you can hit. And now it's just going to be exciting to see how you guys build. You already have that chemistry there.
Exactly. Yeah, that is one thing we have over all the other teams in the league is we already have more chemistry than anybody else is going to be able to have. So, Mark, what are you looking forward to, you know, with playing with the same guys again? You know, you don't have to meet a new group of 5. You get to, you know, group back up with the Ding squad. You know, we're just pilots this year, but how are you feeling about being on basically the same team as last year?
Well, I can't wait to see if the Ding squad comes back.
Absolutely. Oh, they will be.
They're going to be the pilot squad now?
It'll be the flight squad. That's what it sounds
Flight
like.
squad. There we go. That's
That's
what's
what it
up.
sounds like. So.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
Looking forward to hopefully making the playoffs again. We beat the Mambas to get there last year.
Yep.
But they're going to be tough to beat. Everybody's going to be tough to beat. We got some new players coming to the league. I'm going to see what they're about.
Yep.
Excited to see all of them. And Let's see how far we can get.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm so excited for next year. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark, we want to thank you, man, for coming on here with us. I know you've been listening to the podcast. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And, I'm glad to have you on. Hopefully this isn't the last time. I'm sure we might have you on again, come down the
Have
road.
me on anytime. I've been listening to the podcast. Thanks for the mentions.
For
Love
sure.
it. Keep it going.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. And good luck this season. Can't wait to play against the Pilots now instead of the Dingers. Can't
Yes,
wait.
sir.
Thanks,
man.
thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, brother.
Peace.
Adam, I'm really excited to see your team. And can you get Josh? Can you get Josh?
Josh.
And I'm really excited to see that Dingers. I didn't even realize you're bringing. He's behind you, Josh. Hey, no. Hey,
This Josh.
that Josh. Sorry. A little confusion over here. And as we try to bring on our last and final guys. But, it'll be definitely cool to see you guys as a 4 of the 5 Ding squad.
Yeah.
But,
What is it?
we will move on to
FGL?
the Mojo.
Got it.
Here. The Mojo's first round pick is here with us now. Josh Richardson, correct?
Yes.
Last name?
Yes.
Josh, you got drafted by the Mojo, who have the reigning MVP on your team. They were last year's #1 overall seed. How does it feel being drafted by the Mojo?
So I don't know a lot of people in this league, right? Came from Lawa, very competitive league. I've heard a lot of things about this league. I think it's great. I think there's a lot of great players. Coming to the Mojo and hearing great things about Skibby, right?
Yep. Same.
Reigning MVP. I'm excited, man. I
It's
mean,
gonna be fun to
to
watch.
hear that you land on a team with a reigning MVP, you cannot be more excited to hear
Absolutely.
who you're teaming up with, who you're ready to go into battle with, is what I like to call it, because you're ready. The competitiveness is what I'm about. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll say too. You were a hot topic. I mean, I was very, very close to picking you at 7. I know he was very close to
me and
picking
you're
you
gonna
at.
talk about skipping on me, Cam.
6,
We gotta talk about it.
It was, I think if I would have known you a little bit more beforehand, I think it would have been an easier decision.
Makes sense.
I went with a guy that I knew, but it was a very, very tough decision because I could have went either way.
Sure.
But you were, 100%. It was a 50-50 coin flip.
Yep.
And he was even, Adam here was very close to picking you with the pick before me.
Yeah.
And I think what made you slide a little bit was the unknown.
Yep.
But I think what's cool is now you get to prove.
Yep.
And I think that just puts a little bit of chip on your shoulder. You get to play with Sam, so you don't have to be that #1 guy,
Yep.
but maybe you are that #1 guy, and you get to see how does that kind of feel.
So being on Skibby's team, it takes actually a lot of pressure off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Because I come in, I love to compete. I love to, not saying that I will be the #1 guy, but I like to think in my mind that I will be the number
I think
one.
you have, in your mindset, you have to. I
Have
think
to.
that all
Yep.
the time.
Yep.
All the time, right? You got to come in thinking that way and knowing that you have somebody on your team that can kind of take that pressure off your shoulders. You don't have to be the guy. And I think that's what me and Sam are both going to feed off each other on.
Yep.
But I don't still know a lot about Skibby. I'm learning.
Yeah.
But coming into the league, I think it's going to be good, man. I mean, a lot of the new players coming in, I think we're going to have a great league. I think we're going to have a great competitiveness with everybody. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I think that's what's really cool about seeing you guys. All of you guys coming from Iowa are very excited.
Yeah.
Very good players. I mean, man, I'm really excited to see how you guys perform on the field. I know it's going to be well,
Yep.
and I think that's just made the league so much better. Adam, kind of what kind of your last thoughts here on Mojo's pick here?
Yeah, so we were going into the spring training, and we were expecting to see some talent, but we were blown away by the Lawa guys. We all knew that they were going to be super high up on our draft, and we knew they were going to have some talent. I mean, they just blew us away at the spring training event. So really excited to see what you guys are capable of, Josh, and what you're able to do with Sam Skibby. And I mean, like you said, going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
gonna be
one
scary.
for sure.
Yeah, I think with the talent of everybody with their 1-2 punch on each team, I think the competitiveness with all 8 teams is going to be there. I think it's going to be great. I think everybody, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
Tune in. It's going to be a good one.
It's gonna be fun. I
Absolutely.
can't wait for the playoffs. Josh,
Absolutely.
we're gonna thank you again for hopping on here with us, man. I'm sure this won't be the last time we talk to you, and we can't wait, man.
Let's have a good season, guys.
Absolutely appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
Adam, man, we just kind of interviewed all of the first round picks that were here in attendance today. we've already said it that this draft went so well.
It did.
Any last thoughts? I know next episode we will dive in fully to the draft and we'll kind of get everything. But any last kind of thoughts on how the draft went and kind of what your final thoughts are?
I think what speaks volumes to how good this league is. We redrafted every team, and I don't think any team got worse, and that's huge. I think everybody got better, if not stagnant, but I think everybody got better. So I'm really excited.
Crazy because when you add 2 teams, you have to spread out the talent.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we really thought it was going to be more spread out.
Yep.
And now it's not. It's like, holy cow, everyone really did get better.
Yep.
And everyone just added players and the players have more experience. And I'm just really excited to see. We will dive into it. To it more in our next episode,
Yep.
Coming in 2 weeks. But we wanted to kind of get a first time ever.
Yeah, live show.
Live show, with us here in person.
First impressions of the draft. And
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be real cool. But once we get some time to really just settle down and kind of think about and process all that
Right.
kind of happened today, because there was a lot of shocking things.
Yep.
It's still hard to kind of think about who kind of went where. But,
Yep.
but we did get those first round guys on here, so I can't wait, man. I'm very excited.
Now this
I don't know.
is the hardest time of the year between draft day and first day of the season.
Yep.
It feels like forever.
We want to just once again, please, if you haven't already, please go check out that draft video because we were kind of checking it out. It's going to be awesome. We can't wait for everybody to see it, and we can't wait for the season to start. Adam, I'm just excited.
Me too, man.
I
Can't wait.
I can't
So
wait.
excited.
So yeah, we want to thank everybody, and man, I don't know about you, but I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll
Yep.
really dive into the.
Can't wait to break down the draft,
full-on
yeah.
draft.
Yep.
And, Adam, glad we got to do this in person.
Me too.
And we will see you guys in about 2 weeks.
Peace.
See you.